Hello everybody, Arknote here, getting back to some more Let's Play Trails in the Sky. When last we left off, we overheard Kyle and Josette talking at the inn to some other nefarious people about the Don and what they all intend to do and whatnot. We also infiltrated their airship instead of just trying to take them all out and arresting them there, so we could actually make it to their hideout and potentially rescue the hostages. So now we're actually going to go through this area, which is apparently infested with monsters, which are all weak to fire. So burn them we shall. What's the other owl? We do also fire, just not as much fire. Now we can use some basic dice to take them down.
Seems you came up short.
Yeah, why not? Get some extra monster materials off of them. But we'll start by going in this room first. Nothing. Nothing. So these are behaving like prison cells. And of course, here's some loot that they stole that I can't have, that I can't get. Potentially monsters in here, so let's... Oh, it's a scorpion. So it's clearly a weapon. Oh, it's a weapon for sure, I'm sure. Set up. Yeah. Place is rather straightforward. We'll actually worry about that now. That's a nice item to have. I have a boatload of them, but more is always good. Ah, yes. The jeweled ring is what... I think that's what that, yeah, I think that's what the, Yep. So this is the item that is to give to that woman for the side quest and bows. The voices of some men can be heard. Sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Yeah, let's go beat their butts. Huh? Oh, you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? Wait, what? Are you supposed to be the intruders? Bingo. We're here with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that. We won't give up without a fight. Oh, my poor sweet saplings. Nice shooting, Tex. Oh, not quite taking it down. Alright, so basic attacks will finish the job quite nicely.
Take that!
Nah, he's blind.
Take that!
Oh, I thought that was about to go down. Have us heal herself.
Seems you came up short.
So Hellgate came in incredibly handy, and I'm so glad I know that now. Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are going to be some serious consequences involving a whip. Do what you want with us. We're not going to talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yeah! They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now, where are your leaders? Kyle and Josette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Oh, damn. Ugh. Holy Stragas. Shara's as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shara. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. Looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. He doesn't have healing magic, eh? Instead of stone ham. Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any heals from him. That's unfortunate. Oh, that was a waste of a cast, but you know, I guess it's really better. The hell is that thing? So they're all weak to fire. I can work with this. Alright, I can work with this. No need to spend any more time than I have to. Since I don't have any recipes that actually allow me to recover.
That's that then.
At least I don't
Let's
think
move
that.
out.
I'm not sure. HP, gear shield, HP, just petrify, heals. No, there's a bunch of decent heals. Alright, keep on moving forward. As far as level. Really? That counts as surprise attack. Oh, that's right. Most of my characters have the ability to find enemies.
Take that.
That's pretty helpful. Mad Splash.
Seems you came up short.
Alright, so before I go there, let's go in here. Nothing of import. Okay, chop everybody off and keep moving. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange that, to me, that something like this was still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Sumerian civilization which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Elba said before? I tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Shara? So what kind of men are you hanging out with? The cool kind. I'll wait for you to move. You don't seem like you want to move, so I'll move you.
Take that!
Hit him with the flicker. Away. And keep that. Relentless damage.
Seems you came up short.
Alright, so before I go up there, I think I can take that. Found a Strega R. Up by 2. Left to right, let's go. Okay. Bear assault. What the hell is that? Up by 15. But this is 20 plus this is 20. So this is 35. What? I don't know. Oh, because the extra percent on his attack course. That's why it's not going up by the equal amount. The hell is this? What's this? I'm guessing it's an Orbital vacuum. Looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. Black notebook. Notebook? Yep, that's what it looks like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. Can I actually reference what's in that notebook? I cannot. But good to have nonetheless. Fireball. Not bad, not bad. Damage there, I like it. Didn't take him out. Alright, so basic attacks to get some CP back. And just like that, we are good.
Oh, are we done already?
Turn around and preemptive. Oh, dang it.
Take.
Oh, are we done already?
I was hoping Olivier's shot would not push her back. Let's try this again. And this should be finally on the ball.
Take.
Man, I love Hellgate. And I still got several casts of it left as well. Before I have to start refilling my EP. So I have to go this way, no other way. Voice of some men can be heard. I can hear somebody talking again. Shall we rush the room? Let's rush the room. Maybe we can learn something else. Who are you guys supposed to be? Bracers? How'd you get in here? Looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get them! Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and blind one, also nice. Damage. Nope, Estelle should just stick to what she knows. Magic. And we'll have Josh reuse Flicker yet again. Maybe. Not bad. Yeah, they need some HP. Finish him off.
Take that.
You off. Oh crap! I wasn't aware Joshua was already almost dead. Ah, that's what I get for rushing. Oh, come on. He's literally just barely out of range.
Take that.
Probably get a show.
We're good to go! Oh, are we done already?
All that fire seepeth. Good, good, good. I don't see Cassius in there. What's going on out there? It seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracer Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We've taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved? I'm Grant, captain of the airliner Lynn. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Lind, including the crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled when we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. How ironic. Now wait a minute. Then just what is Dad doing? With something as big as this going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay, you're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. So what is Cassius doing? What is Cassius doing? Well, I have all these apple ice creams. Time to start. Time to start snacking. Oh, I'll finally be able to get home to Zeiss. This was the first time I'd ever ridden on an airliner, and to think of something like this would happen. Probably the last, too. Oh, have we been saved? I must be dreaming or something. Are you guys brazers? Are you going to arrest the nice guards? Thank you. More than myself, I'm glad to know Atchit's been saved. Oh, I wonder what's going on with my store right now. Thanks for coming to our rescue, Bracers. Now I'll finally be able to return home. Those Sky Bandits ripped off everything I bought at the Bose Market. Make sure to get my stuff back, Bracers. Now I'll finally be able to get back to my travels. Being stuck here has put a real kink in my plans. Alright. There's a rocket wall at the end of the passage. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Shall we try pushing on it? Push on the rock up. Push on the rock wall. So this is how we get out to Nebel Valley. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like the corner of the Nebel Valley. Sarah, should we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit's boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how will we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this line operation? I say that's a lovely idea, Olivier. Let's do just that. A familiar voice can be heard. Is this? Yep, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss room. Not yet. Let's go over here. Reviving home. Oh, neat. Okay, now let's see. Now let's listen and beat the ass. So the Queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is she? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Now why do we have to bother with that? But once we get our mirror, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to leave them alive. Don, you're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberl for good, we can still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Adios will never forgive us if we do that. And I don't want to get our home back when we are stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Oh, damn. Gah! Kyle! Who cares about our old home? With this kind of mirror coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Ha! We're gonna blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of mirror, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Capua Sky Bandits. Don, what's happened to you? What in Adios' name happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Bracers, why are you here? How can you say something so heartless? Especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship. Impossible. What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Amberl Tower, right? We just slipped in when you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hole. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that! For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy? What did you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute? Just try and say that again. Alright, enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group. So it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. It would be best not to resist. Man, crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. That's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? What a bunch of fools you are. To think with that pitiful number of people you could ever capture Don Capua. He's got a cannon. Ah! Look at how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody. Alright, so what do we got? What are we dealing with here? Weak to everything but Earth. Weak to nothing. Oh, cannons, Mac. Alright, so let's see if we can get her over to hit with Binding. We cannot. That's not good. Oh, he doesn't have any. Damage, good damage. Okay, heal you both. Good, and this shouldn't be too hard. We'll start Shadow Spirit now. Alright, this will be fine. Finish off Josette. Oh, that actually one-shot her. Yep, keep your Shadow Spear the down now. Yeah, she'll get some. Oh,
effective.
It's one shot.
Let's move out.
I don't know. Either way, even if it didn't. These guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how could I loosen this girl? That's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask you that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and, well, you know what will happen, right? Charizard stroked her whip and smiled at Josette. Ah, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ow, what's going on? I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Josette, are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Don't try and cover it up. If you've had nothing, how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Don, did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What's this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think of it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What a bunch of bracers doing here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. What an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, tell me this is some kind of joke. Don, I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've got a chance to escape. Ah! Oh, hell, not again. Hey! Kyle! We'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way do they go? They went up. They're going to try and escape in their airship. Ah! After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivier, you better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Ah, wait for me. Oh, the treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? Damn. Hold it right there, you. You're not getting past us. You guys are back from war after taking a righteous beating like that? Now that's what I call tough. If you don't want to move, then we're just going to force our way through. Alright, more Hellgate. Quick. That'll hurt. So I wonder what happened to the Don's head. Were those two people clad in black trying to
enjoy the show?
Use him as a patsy or something? That's what I want to know. How did I not hit him? Just use all the basic attacks.
Take that!
God kind of interesting that it sells the 1 out of MP for the first time ever. No killing please. Thank you. Take you down.
Seems you came up short.
That's what these are for. Okay, we're all topped up. Don't think you're going up any further. Take the hostages and go. So you're back for more, huh? When will you learn? What are you trying to do? Buy time for your leaders to escape? Heh, they've done a lot for us over the years. Now it's time to return the favor. So these two have already moved. So we'll just target them. Oh, works for me. Okay. Good, good, good. Nice.
Seems you came up short.
Seems you came up short indeed. Dang it. You all. And start working on you. Finish you off as well and keep moving.
All right, we're good to go.
Surprise attack after surprise attack after surprise attack. This should be the end of it. Nope, not quite. Thank you for the miss.
That's that. Let's move out.
So I went the wrong way. Go up. Maybe I came from this way? No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't go the wrong way. Yeah, I guess I didn't. Crap, looks like we got company. Don't think you're going to walk out of here the same way you came in. All we need to do is buy some time for Don, Kyle, and Josette to escape. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do, your spirit is dead. Then I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. So I move her into a position to attack the menu. And we'll use his craft. Try and push them a little bit. Did not go how I Man, it still needs more attack. One down, 3 to go. Okay, last one. Yeah, still, you need more attack. Your damage, your physical attack output is very limited. But your magic's okay.
Cool.
Your magic's aight. Oh. I don't want to bother with it. Oh look, the army's already here. And Niall, how'd you get here? Huh? What's this? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar, things were supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised there's such a young woman, too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? Ah, Colonel Richard and the crew. So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is! I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? Hi, General Ass Clown. What are you guys? I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey look, it's Estelle and Joshua. Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you, again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way, but I never would have guessed that the Royal Army patrol ships would be waiting. Ugh. Once again, you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strikes saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person, he just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackeys should just be lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You've done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Ah, wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I'd appreciate doing one with you too. See you later, Estelle, Joshua. How did the army find out about this place? My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen, just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Brace's role has always been that of the unsung hero. So there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah? Dad always made a point of staying in the background, too. Really? I never noticed. Ah, where is Dad? I guess that's one problem we've still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? Looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory, so I don't know if we can exactly say that we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed, everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done. You really think so? It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore, and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess you'll have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, we should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus to your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Of course I am. I'm rich. I'd like to thank you too, Olivier. I just hope that my work was worth the price of that Grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day. Nice. Wow. Nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure that if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is. Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside. I don't think a bracer could be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. If you say so. But I think it's safe to say that you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time. You think so? At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for cleaning up the incident. Petrify corpse. Perfect. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum. And this is from me. Isn't this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course, it would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Lugrin. We'll work hard so that we won't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Aren't you the receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits. And among the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild, so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that, but wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch, but aren't Cassius's bright family members here? What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you would come here. Here you are, this is the parcel. Estelle was given both the letter and parcel. This letter. Yup, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad didn't intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh, well that's good to hear. So that parcel's from your dad too? No, this one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Okay, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You Bracers sure do excellent work. Yeah, we do. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Lugrin. Huh. Well then, let's have a look at the contents, shall we? Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer? The question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who just traveled alongside you? And just who is it do you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow, I hope you know. I guess you don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Ha, of course I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Estelle started by cutting the letter seal. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably about finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I'll leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Scheherazade and Ina. Cassius Bright. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration towards the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away. Which means this will be the perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, let's focus on what's in that package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself, but we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know? That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually, though, Olivier does have a point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened the parcel from the unknown sender. What the heck is that? Inside was a shiny, black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What's this supposed to be? It's an orbment, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of when you find the opportunity. K. That's it? Yep, looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Sarah, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be forwarders too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black orbit anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use. Although it feels a little similar to a battle orbit. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle orbit has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact? An artifact? Precisely, an artifact is an orbit created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all orbits produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in the ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. They're a type of antique, so to speak, but this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one almost seems like a black market item. Jeez, now look what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender? What in the world has my dad gotten himself into this time? Estelle. You know, Estelle, I've been thinking. How about we continue our journey? Huh? Joshua? That's what Dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer? Yeah, he did say that, but... we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruin and Zeiss and Gransel. Only those three. If we we do jobs and we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled abroad. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as you travel around the world, and exposing what that no good middle-aged man has been doing in the process? I think you're somehow missing the point. Looks like she's back to her old self. I guess it's settled then. Bose International Airport. Well, take care. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Give it a rest, Shara. We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on the ship is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age aiming to be a senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch. You got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sir, thanks, Shara. And same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention, with Shara? That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attentions toward another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is just to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some lovely vegetables or some such nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you promised her. I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Shara as hard instead. I think I'll be better off with you a safe distance away from me. Well, have fun, but I'm warning you. Don't dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Shara's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak about your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Ina's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? Goodbye, Olivier. The Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on. Shara, wait! Can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I had just a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny. Eh! See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. And off they go. Will we see poor Olivier again? Who knows? But that's the conclusion of chapter 1. That's love and peace, baby. So we'll save it here. It's as good a time as any. This has been Ark Nova playing Trails in the Sky. Till then, everybody, have a good day.